Hey everyone, it's your boy Billion Red Photography, and today I am super excited to share with you all how I created this image. I used my Canon 5D Mark II with a 50mm Canon lens that with 50mm Canon lens at 1.8 f-stop, and a light and a 2 light setup I used. Though one of the image I had to use 1 light setup, and then the other of the image I used 2 light setup, and then I will explain how and I'm sorry about that, I didn't make a video of behind the scene while I was creating this image, but that's because there was no other hand to help me hold the camera or do the behind the scene for me. And then it was a home setup, and I'm gonna show you a video of it, of the home setup, and then what I used to create this image. Okay, just what I was saying, I used 2 light setup, Red 8200 Pro and a Godox DE300. These are great lights, and then so many people have shared their own experience with these lights, and for sure they are great lights. Okay, let's dive into the setup I used. I used 2 light setup to give my image a depth and dimension. The main light was the 8200 Pro, and then the side lights, which you can see on one of the image, which I had to include a red gel just to give it a different feel, which was more like trying to see how the image come out. Though I have my concept already in my mind, but I wanted to do something different. Though I never thought of using the color gel, but along the line I just needed to do something nice and add something nice to it. This combo helped me create this dynamic look for the image. Here's an editing software I used to edit this image. I used Photoshop 2023. After capturing the image, I took it into Photoshop for editing. First, I opened it in my camera raw to color grade, and then set the overall mood of the image. Then I moved it into Photoshop, where I did the retouching, and then some may want to know the actions I used. I created the action myself. I'm using frequency separation to do the retouching, where I fine-tuned the details and made sure everything looks sharp on this image. And then the other part of it is grading and retouch. During the color grading process, I focused on bringing out the best tones and making the image pop. In the retouching phase, I removed any distractions. Like the image had some blemishes and all that, and I ensure my subject was the star of the show. There were some distractions at my backdrops, and then any other color that I saw I wasn't fine with, I had to reduce those colors so the subject would stand out. Okay, and then before I wrap it up, I want to share the exact camera setting I used to capture this image, and here is it on the screen. And we're uploading more videos, so do well to subscribe. And here's the exciting part, I will be uploading more videos. Do well to subscribe, drop a comment below what you think about this, and if it's a deal in 2025 for studio photography. Okay, this current video was more like a test run for me for my home setup, and then stay tuned for more videos and more updates on what the Canon 5D Mark II can do for you on a studio photography.